Anger can be avoided as we learn to hold a greater sense of patience within our life. When we release anger, acceptance takes its place and life just becomes more calm. I'm Kay, and our video teaches how to manage your anger. First step, acknowledge your anger outburst. Now this really is the biggie here, is you have to actually acknowledge that you have become very, very angry. You actually have to acknowledge that. You have to recognize that within yourself for you to be able to move on and manage your anger. So once you have acknowledged those signs of anger, perhaps it may be in your voice or in the tension within your body or a certain amount of stress that you feel within yourself, any of those signs, start recognizing those signs of anger so that you can move to the next step, which is to slowly count down from 10. Now this step it's actually very important, because when you get so angry, when your body just takes over and your mind takes over with that anger inside, it's quite difficult to calm yourself down. So just by counting back from 10, you're able to start engaging your mind and your body in a soothing action. Next step, breathe with awareness. Actually bring yourself into that breath of awareness, and that also will help to calm yourself down. Next step, engage your body in a soothing activity. Now this could be sound healing or coming and being with nature. It could be a self-massage. Whatever it is for you that soothes your body will also soothe your mind, and it will also calm you down. Now once you're in that calm state, it brings us to our next step, and that is to reflect and learn from your frustrations. Now I will note here that now that we're calm, I'm using the word frustrations rather than anger, because we can start to minimize the anger by giving that word less purpose. So see it as a frustration. Recognize and be with your thoughts and feelings to understand why you had that outburst, and to understand what you could do differently next time. Which brings us to our next step, and that is to be open to make a change. So many of us hold this anger deep within our being, deep within our heart. But as we learn to let go of that anger from our heart, then our lives can begin to change. So choose to set an intention to let go of anger from deep within. Because to be angry, to have those anger outbursts or frustrations, it happens in life. We're all so different. But it's about recognizing that they don't have to be, that anger doesn't have to be felt so deep within your being. Now the last step is to apologise when necessary. Be sincere with your apology. When you become that angry, often you say things you don't mean, or perhaps that could have been avoided had you been more calm. So be the bigger person and acknowledge that it's okay to apologise and recognise that you've done something wrong. Given all of our uniqueness and differences in life, those reactions of anger happen. And yet, these frustrations can be felt at a very surface level. As mentioned earlier, you can let go of that anger from your heart by setting those intentions and by recognising and becoming more calm. Once you've let go from your heart, you begin to recognise that those angry outbursts are just felt surface, they're just felt on the outside, and you can let them go more easily. You can learn to apologise more easily and learn from what's happened more easily when that anger is not held within your heart. It's also incredibly important to recognise that when you're overtired, it can really affect your life, and certainly this is so with anger. So ensure that you're getting adequate sleep and looking after yourself, because that in itself will help minimise the anger in your life. If you'd like to hear more about concepts like these, then please subscribe and join us at lovingactsofkindness.com. Thank you. Live a life of love.